Bonani, guys. Today we are talking about the referencing. Many of you, I understand that you may be doing the law for the first time and you may be wondering how to reference because there's a more marks when you talk about portfolios in terms of referencing. And it's very crucial for you to reference so that you acknowledge your sources. So that's why today we talk about referencing. Okay. So the first thing that you must know in terms of the referencing is that we only write or we use Arial, which is Arial, and then we use size 12. So you choose Arial size 12, okay, for referencing. We choose Arial size 12, Arial size 12. When you are writing any assignment in UNISA, you choose Arial size 12, okay? Then it's very crucial to read the College of Law, School of Law, which is the best tutorial which you must read in order to understand about the referencing. This tutorial is the best tutorial which you have to read, and it says that welcome from the School of Law, the purpose of tutorial 301, which all of you must read it. It's very crucial assignments and all the stuff. But we are only dealing with no, we are not here. We are only dealing with, yeah, we are here, referencing. Basic rules of referencing in the School of Law. Then we go to the basics rules. It stated that the method of referencing set out below is applicable to all documents produced for work in the School of Law. Deviation from this is allowed only in exceptional circumstances, and then the deviation must be consistent throughout the document. The School of Law does not use the Harvard method of referencing, where the source is given in the text, such as Horizon 2004-360. This is because references are usually long and will interrupt the argument. The School of Law does not use the Harvard method of referencing. Okay, let's go on. I'll show you what the Harvard they mean, and let's go. The School of Law does not use the method of referencing to IBDID, supra, infra, and so forth. Nor does it use the method of referencing by using note 13 above, as this makes it almost impossible to keep track of footnotes. All referencing must be footnotes and not in endnotes. Let's be clear. All references must be in footnotes and not in endnotes. This means that you must always insert footnotes. You must always insert footnotes. Do not insert endnotes. Okay? Don't insert endnotes, insert footnote. A footnote is always followed by a full stop. This means that when you put the footnote like that, maybe let's just say David M. 1942, then you put a footnote. We are just giving an example. Then you put a full stop. Don't forget, each and every footnote must be ended with a full stop. And it said, when citing your sources in footnotes, provide the full reference to the source the first time, and the first time you refer to that source, and then you use only the shortened version. They are saying, because the first time I used David M to reference, maybe I found something on the David M books, and now I want to insert another reference. It means now, sorry, let me do this. Let me click here. Let me click another. Okay. Then I'm inserting another footnote. It means that this time I'll just say David, and I state the page number maybe 480 and then full stop. That's what they are talking about by the insight. The footnote number is always in superscript and follows the full stop and not the other way around. So this one is we know it. I'll show you if you do not know. So let's go to the specific rules for different types of sources. We have a book here and contribution in books. The basic form of reference to a book is Smith's The Law of Insolvency, third edition, that was Deben 1988, page 3. This Smith C is a person, then the book that he written followed, it must be followed by the book that he has written, The Law of Insolvency. Then it's followed by the edition, which is the third edition. Then it talks about where it was published and all the stuff and the year. And then we talk about the page number. I hope you are. Then when we shorten form, it means that we just say Smith Insolvency 3. Then we write the page number. There is a page number page number 3. If we are to put the shortened version, they always say here there are no commas, full stop, column, or semicolons anywhere. The surname is given first and then the initial. This is followed by the title of the book in italic, the edition and the publisher, place of publication and date of publication. The last number is a page of the book you consulted. As a general rule, always use the last test edition of a book unless there is a good reason to refer to an older edition. A certain form is used for one author and another for more than one author. See example below. And then they say normally capitalization is used in the title of books and contributions in books. Then here are the examples of the full references and the shortened version of the references. Where 2 or 3 authors, they stated it, number 1, number 2, and number 3, and then stated the book is the same. Then where there are more than 3 authors, they showed you that if there are more than 3 authors, then you only pick up one because you cannot keep them. You cannot write all of them. Then contribution, you can see the written one. Then contribution, you can see here. Then translation of the books. Okay, now let's put it into a test. Here we have the Department of Jurisprudence, and then we have which is the only study guide for ILW, Introduction to Law. And then it's the University of Pretoria. Then we can see the publications. You can see some of the people who have written and all the author. The author with Miss Annalise Jacobs. And then we can see some of the people here. Then let's try to reference this study guide based on the instructions that we were reading. Department of Jurisprudence. Okay, let's try. Okay, now let's reference this one very easily. It's that study guide ILW, ILW, which I'm going to show you how to reference the study guide. It means that the first person who written this book is Jacobs Annalise. Jacobs, I believe, is a surname, and Annalise is a name. The first result of that, let me copy it like this. So let me say this, okay? Let me now wrap this one. It means that when we will say Jacobs A, remember we have to start with a surname and then we come with the name. Jacobs, I believe, is the surname. We say Jacobs A. Then we come back to the prof, which is academic also, the other academic also. Then we copy. Remember, there are more than 3, so you have to put a comma to show that there are more than 3. Then let's do this. I believe that Jacobs A, Ferreram, Sinem A, and then we put and then we have another one with a Taylor D, then you come and copy Taylor, David Taylor, then you paste, then I'm sure that yeah, you put a D. So these are the Jacobs, Ferreira, let me put it this side. Jacobs A, Ferreira, Sinem A, and Taylor D. Then we come to the Introduction to Law Only Study Guide 4. Then we will write only, Introduction to Law. Of course, we have to have this one, only study guide for ILW 1501, or we can use that one of that olden days. So, of course, Jacob says Ferreira and Taylor D, Introduction to Law, only study guide. Then when you finish this, you must know that you will put this one in italics. Very crucial. This one must be in italics. Then we put this one in italics. Joy, Jacob A, Ferreira, Smith A, and Taylor D, Introduction to Law, only study guide for ILW. The next step is to read here, printed and published by the University of South Africa, Mechelenek, Pretoria. It means it was published 2009 by the University of South Africa, which is UNISA. This means that after the italics, you come and put the brackets, then you said UNISA, Pretoria, 2009. Then you close the brackets, full stop. This is how you reference the study guide. I have seen it, I've shown you. Or you can actually follow the other method of the writing Jacobs A, Ferreira Smith, and then you include all those others that are by MPSL. Then you write Introduction to Law Only Study Guide for ILW 1501, which is another way of referencing. So you can choose these two way of referencing. So this is how you reference the study guide. You can open many study guides and start to reference them based on the statistics you'll be referencing well. So as a result of that, this is your first time when you reference. So this means that when you put a shorter version, you just simply say Jacobs A, Ferreira, Smith, and Taylor D, Introduction to Law. Then you put a page number. If it is 204, then you put a full stop. This is a shorter version. Or if this is the one that you may use, you may simply use this one. A shorter version, you copy. And paste as a shorter version, then you return the page number, then a full stop. This is a shorter version of this one. Jacob says Ferreira and Taylor D, Introduction to Law, then you put a page number. This is how you reference the study guide, and if you can follow this method, you'll be able to reference all the study guides. Now let's go to the journal articles. You know that as a lawyer, each and every assignment that you'll be writing, you are likely to base your argument on the journal articles. So here is how you reference the journal articles. You have to follow this method. The short version is standard. Then you can see the title of the article is not interlinear. is in lowercase, except where capital letters must be used, and is followed by the date of the journal. The title of the journal are, wherever possible, abbreviated with an explanatory list of abbreviations supplied. The abbreviation is interlaced. The newspaper reports are cited similar to contribution in law journals, except that the exact date of the newspaper is given. For example, Miaza, the socio-economic rights must be enforced in South Africa. Then the name Bajana 1900, which was published, the date, the business day 4. The shorted form is Miaza 1997. Then they give examples. Then we go straight to the internet sources. The journals I'll teach you the other day how to reference most of the journals, or you can actually find the journal and then you go to the comments and say, how can I reference this journal? Will help you to reference the certain journals, because there are thousands and plenty of journal articles. The internet source, you must never forget, you have to write the person who returned the sources. Then you give where you have found the sources, and it should be able to be the one that you can click. So you copy the link and paste, and the link must always be in this color to show that it's a clickable, where they can just click and go to the sources. Let me repeat. If you copy this article, for example, let me show by copy. Let's just say, let's copy. Okay, then let's just paste here like this. So if your link is like this, it's not allowed. This one you cannot click. You can see I can't click because it's not just a link, it's just written it. So it's very crucial that you must copy, and it must be clickable. Now you can see it has changed the color. Now it's a clickable. You can even see that if I click here, I'm going straight to your source. It's very crucial that each and every source that you state based on the internet must be on this color and must be a clickable straight to the source. So if you have a problem with the internet sources, you will hit us on the comments, and then you will tell us the problem of the sources that you want to copy, and how we can reference such a source, since there are 1,000 sources out there. These are the law reports. When you give a law report, it's very crucial that you give the full version of a reference to a court case. So court case must be like this: Hoffenheim, Peter South African Airways, 2001. It was reported in the South African law, and then it's 201 in the Constitutional Court. Then this is how you reference the law report, which are case law. Then we have legislation. This one is simple. You know the legislation. You just report the way legislation is. But don't forget to put a full stop. It's now written, it's a law number 1. Patents Act 57 of 1973. Children's Act 88 of 2005. Full stop. There are many laws that you can actually written down. Then the correct form of referencing for the Constitution is Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996. You must never forget this one. Okay, Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, 1996. This is how you reference the Constitution of South Africa. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And if you have a problem, I know you will hit us on the comments, and we will able to reference any book or study guide that is giving you a problem.